I'm one of those people that don't find a lot of value in always trying to figure out how someone feels about me or view me. But there is value when that person is your boss. So that's what we're going to look into today. We're going to look at how your boss views you. Yes. Spirit guide you. Divination. He got you. Yes, he do. If you got spirit. So if you're new here, how this works is just gonna pick a card, pick an image on the screen with your third eye, not your first or second eye. Yep, whatever resonates with you, whatever you're called to. Some people pick more than one. Some people will watch the whole video and just get messages here and there throughout. Whatever you want to do, this is a tool for you. You're using your intuition, your psychic abilities as well. I'm just doing the heavy lifting and the yapping, I also want to take this moment to let y'all know I am taking personal readings. You have a couple ways to do that. You can get a same day live kind of read with me on the phone, or me just texting, or a video chat, whatever you're most comfortable with. Just text the number and you'll see that when we get into the readings. You can also, if you don't have time for that, you can get a more fleshed out, lengthy reading that's going to be recorded and sent to you that you can watch over and over again whenever you want to. No appointment necessary. There's a link to that to book that. But lots of ways to connect and get something more personal for you, because that's why I do this, so I can connect with y'all. It's very important to me. But if that's not your vibe, you can always just watch a pick a card reading, get what you need, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Just like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I don't want to make this too long, so I'll see you at your reading. Bye for now. If you got spirit guide you. Number one, welcome to your reading on how does your boss view you. I'm going to start by rolling the dice, see what comes up. This is going to be the vibe of the workplace before we get into the boss's energy. I see Sun in Libra in the 12th house. Ooh, okay. The politics here is the first thing that screams out to me. Sun is identity. So I'm thinking about it in terms of work. It's about a lot of big egos. A lot of people, I'm this, I'm that, like projecting like this energy of power. But in Libra, there's a dynamic where it's like, it's not about what you know or how hard you work, but it may be more so tied to who you know and who likes you and who don't like you. And the 12th house is about secrets and hidden enemies and that kind of thing. It's like you don't really know who's got your back or who doesn't. It could be a stressful place to work for that alone. It's not giving me a whole lot about like what you do. Like kind of. If you work say in the health professions, or like say anything where it's like there's some kind of confidentiality, or like say people with addictions, or people who are mentally ill, or people who like mental health comes up a lot, meaning that it could be, even if it's not tied to mental health, it could be something that's mentally taxing, or something that's like that's very stressful. It can be isolating sometimes. Like you may feel like, if it's one of those jobs where you get off work and you like, I feel like I gotta take a drink, like I gotta take a shot, like it's something like that, like it's stressful. But also that Libran energy though, it's about thinking about like contracts may play a big deal into this job, or contracts or agreements, that kind of thing. Like say sending out invoices, that kind of stuff. Client relationships is big. It could be very spiritual though. It could be like and when I say spiritual, it doesn't have to be like reading tarot cards for people. It could be any way you want to look at it. It could be self-help. It could be anything. Life coaching. It could be a personal trainer. Things that help people realize their goals. Sort things out in their life with their identity, their relationships, that kind of thing. But if it's a normal like 9-to-5 job, it doesn't have to be that. It can be that these are the things that bring that. These are the vibes of the workplace in general. Like this, like you almost work out these kind of things in the workplace, like with each other. I do believe some jobs can be karmic. I do feel like we can be sent to certain jobs or do certain fill certain roles in places as a karmic lesson. I feel like there's something very karmic about this job for you, in that what you've experienced with these people and how it affects like your self-esteem and your worth, and just you coming into yourself. It doesn't necessarily feel like a forever job, or nothing is a forever job, but it feels like this is more spiritual, just as it is in the 3D. Like, it's very much that. Because I feel like you've gone through a lot. This pile, you look at the cards, like how your boss views you, but the Ten of Swords is a block. It's like your boss feels like you have been done dirty. So I don't feel like your boss does it to you necessarily, but I mean, it's a chain of command. So like, I'm sure they are a willing participant on some level. If you feel like you've been mistreated, or for some reason I'm hearing witch hunt. That's weird. I wasn't expecting this. Was not expecting this. Clarify the Ten of Swords. The King of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have had more than one boss here, or more like, or even if you work for yourself, somebody like a client or a boss who didn't have your best interest at heart. They were greedy. They took advantage, and then when maybe you didn't comply, or maybe they just didn't like you, they tried to make life really difficult for you. And I feel like they may not have gotten away with it, or like it may not have resulted in you losing your job or whatever, but it's like the hurt of like a betrayal kind of energy kind of comes up. Like, you just threw me out to the wolves. Like, you threw me under the bus. It's maybe like a past job or past, I don't know, but it's giving, you may have had more than one boss, and like in this place, and like one was really like not good, like was not supportive of you, actively maybe malicious to you or something like that. And it's almost like a trauma response, like a trigger, like, and you're like on edge all the time. Even if you don't have that boss anymore, it's like, even if you don't even have that job anymore, it's like there's a wound there. And I feel like your boss sees it, your current boss. And if this is the same person, you need to get out of there. If this is the same person, you got to get out of there, babe. You got to go. Go. Like, this is not for you. Like, this is a matter of time. Like, this is not for you. But because they would recognize that they treat you bad. If you're still that same boss, like they know that that they mistreat you, and it's intentional. It's intentional, and it's they may enjoy it. They like psychopath much, but what in the American Psycho? But Judgment in reverse, and because it was based off of lies or things that aren't true. They manufactured a story that didn't really fit reality with you, and people believed it. Maybe not everybody, but people believed it. It caused a wound for you. You felt unsafe. God, for somebody, it could be because you didn't. Maybe you didn't accept, like, they were like making a pass at you or something. Like, this could be like harassment or something, or like maybe it could have come from a different employee, and you may have said something, or was trying to be a whistleblower about it, and like you may have gotten retaliation for that, and for trying to do the right thing and exposing somebody who was not honest, and people turned. It's giving us a crazy storyline. You have to put yourself where you fit in. Let me know in the comments if you want to. But the Two of Swords in reverse comes up as the neutral energy, which is like, now you're in a place of like, some people don't know how to feel about you. But even if you're not in the same job anymore, and that same experience, it's like you carry it into where you are now, and it's like people don't know how to feel about you. Like, why do they act this way? Like, why are they so closed off, or why are they, it's like they don't understand like maybe what you've gone through, and it's none of their business either. But it's like your boss is like, sometimes they act like they don't see it, but they do. Sometimes they don't acknowledge things they should acknowledge, and they don't. I see the Eight of Cups in reverse because they don't want to make things harder than it needs to be, or they think that they're keeping you around, or they think that you are, if they ignore this situation, if they ignore whatever it is that you're going through, then maybe you'll just go away, or like, because I feel like your boss may not be the one pulling the strings, like your current boss or something like that, but it's like they don't want to get involved either, or something. That's weird. This is a very specific read. This doesn't resonate. Find another pile, but this is for somebody. The Four of Pentacles comes up in reverse as well. When you have an issue, when there's a serious issue, like even if it's not pertaining to that stuff or whatever, it's like you feel unheard, because you are. Like, it's not that they don't hear you; they aren't invested in that. They feel like, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got so much. You want me to deal with this? Okay, they say okay, whatever, and then they just, it's like you didn't have the conversation. It's like they forgot or something. Yeah, you gotta get out of that. I don't see this particular boss as being malicious unless it's the same person, but it's like it's falling on deaf ears. It's falling on deaf ears. Like your needs are not being met. The positive they see in you though is the King of Cups. For some of y'all, it's like maybe I mean, some of y'all, you hide the real root as to what the issue is so well that they don't really know. That's almost like for somebody, it's like it's expecting them to fix the problem, but some of y'all in this place, like if you move jobs or something like that, they don't know. They just, it's like you wear it well. Some people, they can feel something's off. They feel that maybe you've gone through something or whatever. But like, for some of them, they feel like you don't open up. But on the other hand, though, the King of Cups can be someone who's very emotionally secure or emotionally stable, and it's reasonable. So it's like, on another hand, another way of looking at it, it's like your boss can see you as like, you're emotionally strong enough. Like you could take this, like chin up, you know, like get over it. It's kind of like that. And the thing about that is like, even if you are emotionally secure, and you shouldn't have to just put up with stuff. It's like, it's not your job. That's not why you got that job. And it's not why you, that had not, like, I'm sure, yeah, you're a strong, resilient person, but don't let them try to make it out to be like you can handle it, because you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. Queen of Pentacles comes up. You should be comfortable in your life. Like if I'm spending most of my time during my waking hours pouring into this thing, I should at least be respected enough to feel like I can be safe and comfortable at like where I'm spending all that time, you know. But that's what I got. Like, this is a weird energy. I don't know if this is a good reading or not, but like, this is what it is. That's the message. So if it didn't resonate, watch something else. But I love you. I mean it. You can always book a personal reading if you want that. We can look a little harder, a little deeper, more personal, more, it should all resonate with you because it's a personal reading. But I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. Signs I saw, by the way, if I didn't say that already, was Leo, Libra, Pisces, Libra again, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio. That's about it. Remember, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.
Blessings in all we do. Spirit got you.
Number 2, welcome to your reading on how does your boss view you? We're gonna roll the dice, see the vibe of like the work environment itself before we get into the cards, which represent your boss. I see Uranus and Pisces in the 5th house. Chaotic work environment, a little chaotic, but in a creative type of way. It can be fun sometimes. Like whatever you do, it can be fun. Like maybe the people you work with are fun. Maybe there's a lot of like inter-work relationships or something like that, like personal relationships that like we make friends with each other, we date each other. It can also be like family. Uranus and Pisces though, it's like the boundaries and the organization and the corporateness of it all doesn't really line up with what I think of when I think of corporate business. So you could have your own business, or it could be like a very relaxed type of job or something like that, whether it's work from home, whether it's your own business, whether it is something spiritual or something that works off of like tips or commission. I can feel that too. Uranus in the 5th house is like, it's something fun. Like people go on dates there, or people like want to talk about their personal life there, their dating life there. It's something like that. It's something that's rooted into the very personal. And with this idea of like maybe curating experiences or fun or something like that. It could be working at a hotel. I don't know. Put yourself where you fit in. You know where you work. But it's giving a different vibe. It doesn't give stuffy. So if you work in like a office that's very well structured and put together, and this isn't your pile. It's not your pile. But there's something kind of, but like I feel like it's one of those jobs where like every day is different. Every day feels different. It's not necessarily boring. It's not boring. I think it keeps you on your toes. There are a lot of surprises. It may be working with children as well. Something that has to do with like children may come in or something like that. like a daycare. Could be that for somebody. Or you may do that on the side. I don't know. But signs I see so far is Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, and Libra, and Gemini. Don't have to be, but could be. But that's the environment. It's like it could be creating a fantasy as well, like a party planning thing, or like something where you like it's focused on people's experiences. That's the best way I can put it. The block here, or the negative energy that I see between you and your boss or clients, whatever fits. If you have your own job, or if you don't have a supervisor per se, you can be, it's whoever pays you. But the Five of Swords comes up saying like, first thing that came to mind was competitive. Like there's something competitive about the job, maybe, or like you are very competitive when it comes down to this job. It's almost like, it's even with your boss. It's like you get what you want. It's almost giving like they see you as someone, they're gonna get what they want, whether I like it or not. like they're gonna fight me on it, until they get it. It's like you're headstrong. It's giving that, but you don't fight in a disrespectful way. It's not that. It's giving like, no, when I push for something, like I'm not gonna let it go. Like if I feel like this is how I feel about it, I'm not gonna let it go. Like this is what I need. This is what I want, and this is your job to make that happen the best way you can. Go. And that's gotten you very far. Ain't gonna lie to you. That mindset of like, I'm not playing with y'all, it kind of gets you very far. In a way, I think for somebody, y'all's bosses are kind of intimidated by you a little bit, like, like a little bit, because there's a like, even though the place is like whatever you do for work is kind of like not that structure. Maybe it's disorganized, maybe it's a little chaotic, I don't know, but it's like you kind of come in with this like very firm, like, no, this is what I'm doing. This is what needs to be done. It's like you may bring it together or something like that. And it's like there's value in that for sure, but like there's also like a little bit of like resentment or like intimidation, like almost like you may feel like your boss isn't supportive of you, but maybe like your boss is a op. Like are we on the same team or not? Because like it kind of gives me that vibe. Like when y'all don't see eye to eye, like it can be frustrating. I think it's not a personal thing. It's very much work. It's not like another pile. I was like, this is really personal. It doesn't feel like that, but it does feel like sparring or something, debating, explaining. Is that? And I don't know if they necessarily love that trait about you, but it works, I guess. For if you are the boss, or if you are like working in your own job, or you have clients or something like that, it could be like you don't put, it's like saying, no, you're not going to take advantage of me. Like you're not going to like make me lower my prices or lower my standards, lower my expectations because you can't afford it, or you can't do this, or like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can be kind of tough with your clients, like. And that's a boundary. So I see that. So some people may feel that like, that's a little bit intimidating. Other people with the Wheel of Fortune, they jump on board and like, okay, you're worth valuable. This whatever this thing that you provide is valuable. Take my money. Take my money. So it's like it works. And now the neutral energy though is a Four of Pentacles in reverse. Sometimes you feel like you don't get paid enough. Sometimes you feel like you don't get paid enough, and your boss knows that. Maybe that's not their fault. Maybe it is their fault. I don't know. But like the Four of Pentacles is like somebody's being stingy. Or maybe, or it's like, if not that in money, it's like in hours. If you work a 9 to 5, it's like maybe something it's like you don't get consistent hours all the time. You don't get like consistent pay or consistent compensation, if that makes sense. And with the Five of Cups that comes up, it's like almost, it's like they feel that maybe you maybe hard to keep or something like that, because it's like your skills or your value doesn't really match what they're providing, if that makes sense. Even if you work for yourself, it's like maybe it's time to raise some prices or something, because it's like whatever your skill set is not attracting people that, or you don't feel like it attracts people that'll pay it. Or if it's an actual job, it's like you don't necessarily get what you deserve, and they feel like you're gonna leave. The world in reverse. It's like they're gonna leave. Like I don't see them being here forever, because we can't afford them or something like that. We can't like, and it's like you're gonna get fed up one day and just gonna leave. So I feel like that's in the air. There's an air of like, we're lucky to have you, but we don't show it. We really don't show it. like I said, that may not be your boss's fault. It may be like just like something they can't control. Yeah, with the Fool and the Four of Cups, it's like I may just say, see ya. And you may need to. I wouldn't be loyal to no company just because I'm there. Like if y'all can't pay me, I'm gonna follow the money. I got bills. I have dreams, you know? It's like, cause like as soon as I step out of line or as soon as anything happens, if it disrupts the bottom line, y'all will get rid of my ass. So it's like, why be loyal to a company that's not ever gonna be loyal to you? Unless it's your own company. But the positive though I see is the Ace of Swords. You're brilliant. They see you as very sharp, very smart. It's like, and it's the energy of truth as well. So it's like you say the thing that needs to be said. You don't say what they want you to say. You know, you say the thing that needs to be said. Even when you're dealing with people like say clients or customers or whatever, it's like you lay it out there for, hey, this is what it is. This is that. You probably gonna hear someone say this, but nah, it's like this. Let me break it down for you. You're good at breaking it down. When it comes down to new people, you may be a trainer, someone who like people look up to or something like that. It's like you have a good position, a meaningful position, even if it's like not at the top of the chain, you know? It's this respect and it's knowledge. You pick up on things very easily. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're a hard worker. That's something that your boss can't take away from you. That's probably why they put up with the like you come in like this is what's gonna happen. Like the demands are like the Five of Swords energy. That's why they put up with that, because of the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. You're worth it. Even if they can't always show that in a way that's healthy or a way that's in money, like they feel that you're worth it. Now, does that mean you should stay? I don't know. That's up to you, but that's what I see. Sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated. If this resonated, you can always book a personal reading. Text the number. I'm here for you. I love you. Yeah, remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.
Divination, he got you. Yes, he do. If you got.
What's up, pal number 3? Welcome to your reading on how your boss views you. So we're gonna roll the dice. By the way, boss in this context can be your clients or whoever pays you. Okay, like if you don't have a traditional 9-to-5, your boss can be just whoever pays you, whoever you got to answer to get that check. So if you have your own business, it can be a client. Rolling the dice, I see North Node in Capricorn in the 6th house. I love to see that. Absolutely. Rolling this dice roll is going to be like the energy of like maybe what you do at work or the vibes at work, that kind of thing, before we get into your boss and the cards. But this North Node represents you actually feeling aligned, very aligned to what you do. Even if you don't necessarily love your job, you feel like this is something that resonates with you on a soul level. Like these are skills that you're gaining that could get you somewhere that you want to be. Or if this might be like your calling, this may be the job that you do, like especially if it's something in service or like something spiritual or healing or something in the health professions or anything like that. It's like this is something that resonates with you at the core. It does. North Node in the 6th house is about service. It's about practical ways you can be of service to people. Like even if it's something in the spiritual, it's like it's giving practical advice about it though, you know? So this is like the house of doctors, there's counselors, or even say service people, like say servers, like hostesses, people that work in hospitality. It can be that as well. And Virgo though, it's very much mental. It's very much all about the processes. It's all about the systems. It's supposed to be a smooth running like machine when all the systems are in place. So this could be something that's very mentally taxing for you, something that requires a lot of mind power, a lot of energy in that regard. Like you can be stationary, like you may not do a lot of physical moving, but like you're exhausted at the end of the day because of how much you have to think like 3 steps ahead. I'm kind of getting that, and it's almost like a routine to it. Like it's like a clock, you know. So whatever you do, it may be really important to like whatever cog you are in the wheel of things. It's like it may be like a vital piece of the puzzle, if that makes sense. You may be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could be. I see that heavy. I see Taurus. I see Pisces, and I see Aries. By the way, don't have to be, but that's what I'm getting. So, how does your boss view you? All right, so we're gonna start with the bad to the good, like the challenges to the things that make you that valuable, right? So the Seven of Pentacles comes up on my end in reverse. This is the block. So you may be late. Sometimes I'm here like you have a time issue, or like delays, or like, say, even if you work for yourself, like you may get pushed behind or back. It's like time and organization isn't your strongest suit. Like, you know, sometimes it's like you do the best you can, but like some, you know, life happens, and life really happens for you sometimes. But it's like saying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm late sometimes, but I do good work. Please be patient with me. I think but also you may have a boss that's very anal about that, like very, very stickler for time or something like that. Like if you are on time, then you may be late to them. Or if you are 5 minutes late and you've been on time every day, it's like they don't care. It's like they're not paying attention to like the fact that you have perfect attendance up until that point. It's like they're hounding you about like the 5 minutes you were late and how they had that. It's like this person, and it's almost a control thing. This person just like, they freak out a little bit. Like managing people with the time thing. But I don't see it as like maybe you have a huge issue, like to the point you're gonna get fired. But it's like it's an annoyance to them. Also, you may be short with patience. If it's not the time thing, you may also kind of be a little bit not antsy or dismissive. It's coming across as like you, especially if your boss is a little bit wordy, like they say 1,000 words to get like the point across, when it's like it could have been like a sentence, like it could have been 5 words and you are still talking. Like, oh my god. It's like you can kind of like just kind of cut them off a little bit, and they don't like that. Or like if you finish their sentences, or if you like and sometimes it could be just like you just understanding what they're trying to say, and you like saying like, oh yeah, you mean so and so. It's like they don't like that. Like, let me finish my thought. It's like that. So they feel like you either don't have enough patience, or you are you have an issue with being late. I also see the Six of Wands though. But whenever you do show up, whenever you are like present at work, I feel like you do very, very good work. It's almost like you respect it. Some of y'all to a threatening degree. For some reason, I'm feeling like some not everybody, but some of y'all's bosses may not necessarily like you, but they may not like anybody. I don't know. I'm getting a weird vibe from them. But it's like instead of like rewarding you or recognizing you, it's like they kind of passively aggressively, backhandedly give you a compliment. You know, it's like that's great. Now can you show up on time or something like that? It's a little bit petty. They give me petty a little bit. Somebody's boss give me a little bit petty. Why that? I don't think it's because like they I don't even think it's because they don't like you. I think they're just like that for somebody. Oh well. Know that you do good work. The neutral energy though is the Hangman, and comes up in reverse. They feel like sometimes you don't necessarily jump on board quick enough with whatever they're trying to do, but I feel like this may be a person who has a crazy track record of like implementing new things, not following up with it, or implementing things that don't make sense. You may have you may think your boss is incompetent. You may think your boss is a little incompetent for somebody. The three of swords comes up with that. It's like saying they want you to be on board with them. Like I need you to be supportive of my decisions, and you're like, but you make crazy ass decisions. So like, what, you want me to just blindly support some shit that don't make sense? Okay, I guess. Like, and because when it doesn't work, or like no one wants to do it, like I mean, I guess okay, like it's giving that. Why am I getting Michael from the Office? I'm getting like literally I was actually Michael from the Office. It's funny. This person also gets really disappointed whenever whenever you don't receive something well, whether it's criticism, constructive or not, whether they ask you for a favor, something that's outside your job description or anything like that. It's like they can get pouty about it, you know, like they take it almost too personal. That's something about this. Your boss takes things a little bit too personal. But what's the positive they see in you? What's the good things? They see you as the Queen of Wands. Confident, assured, a person who's good with business, a person who is warm and relatable, but not a pushover. They know that you aren't really the one to try to put in, like, they can't put you in your place, baby. They can't put you in your place. Ace of Wands comes up as well, and you do good work, and you actually do have you've innovated things, or like given them ideas that they will probably never give you credit for, but like they do find you to be very valuable. They just wish that you liked them, or they wish that you would at least outwardly, publicly, like show them more respect or something like that. Yeah, Two of Cups. They take things way too personally. Two of Cups. Like, it's almost like they want to be your friend, or like they want, I don't even think that. I think they want you to see them as a friend or something more than what they really are. Like, we're colleagues. Like, you know, it's a professional relationship. I don't want to be your friend. It's giving that. The more you resist, the more they kind of get butthurt. But anyway, that's what I see. You're good though. So in the comments on how this resonated. If this resonated, you can always book a personal reading by texting the number on the screen. We can do something same day. I do text readings, phone readings, video calls, whatever you want. Also, you can get a recorded reading sent to you if your schedule doesn't allow for it. You want a longer reading anyway, we can do that. But I love you. I mean it. Remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.